Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 329.
4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 plus 20 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100 is 329, cause math.
Welcome back, everybody.
He's being a little terrorist.
Yeah, we have a terrorist in the house now.
Yep. Send help, please.
Yes.
Just kidding. Look at him.
Yep. Yeah. When he's loving and snuggly, it's precious. But when he wants to go everywhere and touch everything and knock everything down and climb, it's a 24/7 job.
24/7. They hide it at people.
So,
Hi.
There he is.
Look, you waved.
There he is.
So, we know that that's why you're really here. It's for the Mac content, so
Right.
you can give a crap about us. It's really just, this is a channel about cats now. And his murder
Not
mittens.
just cats in general. Mac in particular. Yeah.
Oh, we just kill you with love.
Yeah. Yeah. So he has to be the center of attention all the time.
All the time. This is Mac's world, and we just live in it.
That's right.
So. Okay.
So, last time you saw us, we were getting ready to go on retreat.
Yes.
And we'll tell you all about that.
Yes.
Which seems like 100 years ago.
It sure does.
And on our return from the retreat, we both got sick. And nobody wants to, we didn't think you'd want to watch us hacking and blowing our nose and doing all that fun stuff.
Right.
So we decided to just give it time to work itself out, and it has.
Plus, we were pretty, like, down. I mean, I was at least just down and out. Like,
yeah, we were tired from the retreat, so...
And then being sick just took it out of us, too. So, but
so
we are
laid
alive
low.
and well and back at it.
We're back at it.
So, we've obviously got a lot of stuff to talk to you about today, a lot of stuff to show you today. So, but first and foremost, thank you all so much for all of your understanding and your patience and all of the...
I think there's a lot of stuff going around.
Yeah.
So when you go to a gathering, you're apt to pick something up.
Right.
So that's the way it goes.
And so thank you to everyone that, sent well wishes and get well soon things and all the stuff.
We
Thank
really
you so
do
much.
appreciate it.
That means a lot to us. So
Yes.
Okay. So are we gonna do a hashtag?
We are.
All right. Our hashtag here at Just Keep Stitchin is #StitchHarmony. It is our attempt at connecting stitchers together. So if you are someone who does not have a stitching friend that lives local to you and you would like our help in tapping into our audience to see if we can find you a friend, then comment on our videos, use the hashtag Stitch Harmony, tell us your name and where you live, and then we pick one of those comments every week and share it with you all in hopes of connecting a couple stitchers together.
Yeah, we hope so.
So who is this week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter, Pamela?
This week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter is a lovely gal whose name is spelled L-I, and I'm going to attempt to pronounce it Lee.
Yeah, I think it would be Lee.
So, this is what she wrote. Hashtag Stitch Harmony right at the front. So I found it. Excellent.
Love it.
And she said, hi, everyone. I found you on the spring edition of Just Cross Stitch. And we'll talk about that in a minute.
Love that.
My name is Lee, and I'm in Rickman, Tennessee, looking for a stitching buddy.
Well,
I have not heard of Rickman, Tennessee.
well, you know what? Why don't I just show you?
Let's look for Rickman, Tennessee.
Okay. Rickman. I guess it's probably named after someone named Rick. Maybe a man named Rick. Rickman, Tennessee. Alrighty. BJ's Western Store. The Route 111 looks like a big state route. Cookville, that is a town I recognize. Okay, so it is northeastern Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay, so there's Tennessee, there's Nashville, and there is Rickman. So it looks like it's not kind of like halfway between Nashville and Pigeon Forge, maybe a little bit closer to Nashville. So,
Okay.
there you go. I'm going to see how far it is to Nashville. Let's see. An hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So, not too bad.
Okay.
So, if your ears perked up because you live in around nearby within driving distance of Rickman, Tennessee, and you are in your stitching group for Miss Lee, then please comment below on this video and say, "Hi, Lee. My name is," it's her name there. "I live in around nearby within driving distance of Rickman, Tennessee, and I would love to stitch with you."
Yeah, get together in Nashville.
I know that there are a lot of Tennessee stitchers out there in the world.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Rickman.
Okay. We're a little rusty.
Yeah.
Rickman Stitchers Unite.
There you go. Alrighty.
That means it's time for Pam's pinned comment.
Sure
and
does.
That is my favorite comment of all the lovely comments that we got after the last time we recorded.
There you go.
And this is what she wrote. I'm thinking her name is Kim.
Yep.
And this is what she wrote. Here is a midweek get well wish for you too.
Thank you so
and
much.
this was one of many that we got, but I thought this was cute.
Yeah.
Kim said, "You are both missed, and if we could, we would all make lots of chicken soup for you." And
That
we
sounds
did
good.
have a lot of chicken soup.
We did.
We would grab fresh vegetables from our larder, Costco, and grab a nice fat hen from the coop, Costco, and make stock from scratch,
Costco.
We would make fresh noodles, Costco, and make soup just like our homesteading, cooking, and overachieving channels teach us. And of course, lots of yummy chocolates like chocolate caramel macadamia nut clusters,
Costco.
We hope you are feeling better, and we will see you soon. Spring is just around the corner.
Sure is.
And
Kim.
My question for you, Kim, is: are you employed by Costco
Yeah.
by any chance?
Is this a paid
Is
advertisement?
this a
for
placement
Costco?
of some sort? Anyway,
Do you also shop at Sam's Club? That's my question.
that's right. And I think one of the reasons that there's so much floating around in terms of colds, etc., in our area is we have very mild winters.
Is it Costco?
No, it's not Costco. It's very mild winters here in Ohio. It has been pouring here for, I think, 5 days.
Yeah.
And I mean pouring. I can hear my sump
Cats
pump.
and dogs.
Sump
Cats
pump.
and dogs.
Sump
Soap?
pump. No, it's sump pump.
Sump. Are you
Sump
sure?
pump.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. And I can hear it like, redirecting the water or whatever sump pumps do. Let's say that 100 times more.
Let's not, because it is sump pump.
It is sump pump.
But if you just go soap
And
pump,
so because, for whatever reason, the cold weather, the low temperatures kill the germs.
the low temperatures kill the germs?
Yeah, when it's really, really cold, we have snow,
Yeah.
there's not so much germs floating around.
Really?
Check me, people. She doesn't believe anything I tell her.
Well, I just feel like the winter is flu season, so that doesn't really make sense. I'm just saying.
I'm sure
I'm
there
not
are
a doctor or a...
I'm sure there are opinions out there.
I am.
But anyway, so let's
right.
talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
As opposed to sump pumps
And sickness.
and sickness.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, what have you been stitching on, Stephanie?
Since the last time we were on here. Okay.
Right.
So, okay. Oh. No, great.
Oh,
Love
great.
that for me.
Everything's falling.
Okay. All right. So the first, I if I'm being totally honest, I don't know how much. Well, I have had some progress on this because I worked on it at Situate, and this is of course Winter Moon from Plum Street Samplers. This chart is exclusive to Country Sampler. Okay? Country Sampler, it is a local needlework shop in Spring Green, Wisconsin. I will link all of their information below. It's my understanding that you can still get this from Country Sampler.
As a pattern or as a kit?
Well, let me just check and see. Erase my search history of sump pumps. Country Sampler. All right, let's see. And winter. Shop online. New arrivals. Okay. Sorry for the... I should have paused it while I looked up. I thought it would be on their, like, first page. Okay, hold on. Okay, so as of right now, both the 40 count kit and the 36 count kit are still available. The listing does say pre-order, but I can go on here and I can add it to my cart. So it only comes as a kit. You cannot get a chart only.
I wanted to put the accurate information.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Okay, so back to yours.
Yes, okay. So this was what I was working on before. This was my New Year, New Start, I think. Yeah. And so I took this to Stitch Away.
Oh, right. Wow. Does seem like 100 years ago.
Doesn't it? Yeah. And all I really did on this at Stitch Away was I just worked on filling in the moon. And I really obviously didn't get very far. So, but this is on 36 count Salt Bush from Fox and Rabbit. I absolutely love it. I haven't pulled it out since Stitch Away, so pulling it out.
Yeah.
I want to keep it close, you know?
Yeah, kind of reinvigorates your enthusiasm for it.
Keep her close. Yeah. Keep her close. So, I don't know if Plum Street or Paulette or whatever has any intention of, like, I don't know when she's releasing it to the public. If she's releasing it to the public, I assume she will at some point. But I don't know when that is. But.
Yeah. But she's letting
Country Sampler
get the sales.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yes. Okay. So then my 2 Whip Go calls for January. One I didn't even touch at all. So it is what it is. And then mostly because of my Stitch Away start that I fell in love with that I just have been stitching away on.
Right.
But I wanted to touch this at least for a little bit. One of my
Whip Goes.
Thank you. Yeah.
For January.
Yeah. That's where all of those things went.
Oh, imagine that.
Okay. So one of my Whip Go pulls was a Blackbird Designs called What Remains Is Love. And I got this when it was an exclusive to Traditional Stitches, so it was a long time ago, but this is readily available. And I am stitching mine on 40 count straw from Weeks Dye Works. And this was one that I'd started on one of our Startober situations. So I literally just had like one thread in it. That's all I had.
Yeah.
So I did get some progress done on it. So the border is minimal, but there's a lot of counting involved. And there's actually 2 different colors in the border.
Good.
So like this is Oscar, and then I think that's something else. I don't know.
What's the fabric?
40 count straw.
Oh, that you said that. Okay.
Yep, from Weeks. So I love this. I have to say that I think if I remember correctly, the big reason why I like put this down is because I was so like congested and sick that I was really struggling to see the holes. And so I was like, I'm just going to put this down and work on something different. Like, there's no point in struggling on that. So, did I like meet my Whip Go goal? I don't know. Probably, but
you touched it.
I mean, I touched it.
You put some stitches in,
and I put a lot.
In the end, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I put a lot more in than I thought I was going to. So, another side note that's totally random, but I'm like really loving the 8x11 key snap. I don't know why, but
can you buy 8x11, or do you have to buy an 8 and 11 and combine it?
Yeah, you have to buy an 8x8 and buy an 11x11.
That's what I thought.
And I really, really like it. Because I just do.
Just the area that you have is good.
If you've never thought about combining your key snaps, just an idea.
Right.
So,
cool.
So there's that one. And then my stitch away starts. So for those of you that don't know, Stitch Away is the name of the retreat that we went to. It is put on by our local needlework shop, Keepsakes, which is also where I work. And it is a retreat to the woods type of vibe. So it's held at Houston Woods State Park, which is a gorgeous setting. It's a huge lodge, A-frame lodge, with a lake and forest and trees and all the things. So when I went to think about what I wanted to start for Stitch Away, this, I knew immediately that this is what it was going to be. And
did you start it at Stitch Away?
I did.
Whoa, you have made, wait till you see the progress she's made on this, guys.
I did. So, this, and I remember I had to start on new fabric.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So this is called Snow Capped. It is by Little Stitch Girl.
Our friend Jordan.
Yeah. And, this, hold please. Okay, and this was the Stitch West 2023 exclusive. So this past Stitch West. And when Jordan got up and talked about this piece, she said that she was like sort of inspired to do a mountain scene because of how much I raved about the mountains the first time I went to Utah in 2022. And she's not wrong about that. I love mountains. I think they're beautiful. We just don't have them here. So when I see them, I'm going to get all excited. And they're beautiful. And so that's this piece. So it is, I think like, what, 8? What did they for? Yeah, 8 colors of DMC. And the called for is London Fog from Under the Sea Fabrics. This model, the cover model, was stitched on 32 count using 2 threads. I wanted to stitch mine on 36 count using 1 thread. So I did start this, and I started top left. Yep, that's the left. And the blue showed up fine, like this blue in the border here. But what did not show at all was the white snowflakes. And that would just not do. And so luckily, I was at Stitch Away. And so there was an annex with a bunch of shopping, trunk shows, all the things, and a ton of fabric.
A lot of fabric.
Yes. And so I went in there and I hunted around. I knew I wanted 36. It just needed to be dark enough that the white would show. So I landed on, I think, yes, a 36 count linen from Atomic Ranch in the color light denim. So, and yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not taking this out of the Q-snap, but it's just in a really good position, and I just don't want to lose that position. And so,
and she turns her Q-snap clamps extremely tight.
Like a drum, baby.
So when she gets them in the tautness that she prefers,
it needs to be drum-like.
It stays there.
Yes, it does. So this is what I have. It's damn near done. So all the snowflakes are done. The snow caps of the mountains are done. I still have this color under this mountain here. So I did all the snowflakes first, then I did all the snow caps of the mountains next, and then I did all the mountains. After that, I did bing, 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 and then I went down and I did, like, I could tell you, like, okay, so True Detective, and then we watched for that. Then
Right.
The Cabin, we watched the prison tapes of Gypsy Rose Blanchard for this little cabin there. Also, The Traders is in here somewhere.
Right.
And then I went over and did the forest. And then I went and, no, you're fine. Oh, and then I went down and did the trunk. And because that was the last of the brown that was used after the cabin. And I wanted to put the browns away. Okay. So I just kind of down and did the trunk. And then I did all of the white in these 4 sections. So as you can see, there's 4 sections of the tree. And I went down and I did all of the white in them. And then that kind of used that as my base, if you will. And so did that.
Each section of the tree
has a different pattern.
Has a different pattern, right. It's so unique and stunning. Just stunning.
Yeah. So I really, really love this. I think it's fantastic. But I have the whole bottom. So this is the bottom corner here. And then I have all of this swath to do here. And so that is the snow and then the lake here. So I'm not honing in on a finish or whatever, but...
No, but you've gotten
quite a bit done.
Amazing work on it.
And so my goal is to have this fully completed by the time we go back to Utah in September. Or October, excuse me. So, but... I've really, 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 really loved this. And Jordan, it's been an honor. So this is my first little stitch girl pattern, I think. So I absolutely love it.
Yep.
So, and at some point, I'm sure, again, Jordan will release that to the public. But for now, it was just exclusive to the attendees of Stitch West 2023. And that is all that I have worked on since you last saw me.
That's right.
What have you been doing with your life, Pamela?
Well, I also have been stitching.
No.
I was never too sick to stitch.
Yeah.
So, just take it off the top of the stack, I guess.
Yeah, because she's got a pile of finishes as well. Are we surprised? No.
No. You shouldn't be. So, I did work a little bit more on... one of my SALs, which is Animal Alphabet from the Blue Flower. And I am stitching this on Sampler Green from Extrude Designs, which I'm thrilled with this fabric.
Yeah, it's great fabric.
And I got the K in. And so I've completed now 2 rows of letters.
Oh boy.
And this is what it looks like. So K is for koi.
Look at that koi.
This is a super fun project. Super fun.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Fell in love with it when I saw the model stitched at Quilters a couple of years ago when Janine was one of the guest designers.
It's so good.
She didn't feature it that year. It just was on the model table.
Yeah, it was in her trunk show.
In her trunk show, and I just said, I want to do that. So
I want to do that.
Animal ABC SAL, if you want to join in. I know a few people have posted that they're stitching on it, not necessarily with me or in a SAL, but I'm pleased with that.
Cool, cool.
Okay, and the other whip is my second of 24 starts this year.
Oh, baby.
For 24 starts in 2024.
We love it.
And I'm pretty sure this is my first Victoria sampler.
Yep.
And it is called Poinsettia Place Sampler. Looks like that. Comes with what... the designer calls an accessory pack, which means all the silks and so forth. Stephanie picked out the fabric for it.
Yep.
And
Victoria Sampler is known for all sorts of specialty stitches.
Yes.
Very similar to like a Jeanette Douglas type of vibe.
I think I'm stitching this on the call.
You are.
And it's really not that big a piece.
No, it's not. The fabric, I think, is a 28. But they also provide exceptional directions.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's 28 count smoky pearl linen from Zweigart.
Yep. So, I have got basically the petals of the poinsettia in. I'll hold that up. It's really, really beautiful. 2 shades of red. Mm-hmm. And...
So I got it because it's obviously not on the wall anymore because it was Christmas, but I think the one that I did from Little House, was called Poinsettia Place.
Poinsettia Sampler, I think. Maybe not Place, but
But that's funny.
So
we love poinsettias.
So that
around
was
here.
my second
24 and 24
of
January.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that right? No.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, you started that early in January. So then what was your second? Did you finish it?
I'm confusing my 24
And your whip go.
and my whip go.
Yeah. That was this one that you just showed was definitely 24 and 24 because I kitted it up.
Oh, it was Cup of Cheer from Shannon
that's
Christine.
right. Yeah.
And I showed that in the last video, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, I was kind of blanking out there for a second.
Okay.
Not an uncommon occurrence.
It's not, for sure. All right.
All right, so those
are
our
whips
of
the
weeks. So, yeah,
Yeah.
right. All right. Okay.
Now, time for a finish parade.
Okay. So, going from, obviously, 24 starts, I'm not going to have finishes. Clearly.
Yeah, you are, Pam. Not maybe of those things, but you'll still have finishes throughout the year.
Oh, yeah, but not of those 24
No,
starts.
no one's expecting that.
But WhipGo is starting off stellar.
Yes, it is. Pam is really winning the game at WhipGo this year.
The first call for WhipGo for January was, I don't remember the name, but it was the two numbers. I think they were 9 and 22. I don't remember which was which.
Of course, you're going to show them in a different order than they're in the stack.
Yep. Was Harriet Tubman from the Primitive Hare. And I started this at Stitch Away a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Feeling that because it traditionally is always on a Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, I like to stitch something that represents African American history.
Yes.
And
I think that you started this in 2020.
that long ago?
That's when it came out.
Yeah, but I don't think. So I stitched this on 30 count. I stitched it on the call for. Hold on.
I'm looking at it. Oh, please. Excuse me, 30 count Old Salem linen.
Right. Old Salem linen. And I
Love it.
am thrilled with this. So this is...
I look at that and show it and also say what I was going to say.
Oh, so here's Harriet Tubman from the Primitive Hare. Isn't she wonderful?
Isn't she lovely?
That's right. That's right. The oval portrait is full coverage and is from the lithograph or photograph of her that is housed in the National Archives.
Awesome.
And the only thing I had done when I picked this up was the birth and death dates. And maybe a little bit of this word here, every. So there is gold chronic in there, which adds a lovely touch.
Yep.
And about, I'm going to say, 6 or 7 different shades of brown and taupe. And she is seated in a chair. So what you see is basically she's resting her arm on the back of a chair.
Right. And it says, every great dream begins with a dreamer.
Right. And her birth and death dates and her name.
Yep.
And
it's gorgeous.
You can't probably see the chronic in it on camera, but it is throughout. It isn't in the portrait, but it is throughout.
Yep. It's gorgeous.
It's just lovely. So thank you, Primitive Hare.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And that was my second finish of 2024.
Yes. I did. Thank you.
And my second call...
Wait. I was going to say that you, on the fill-in of the portrait...
Right.
The background is toasted barley.
Right.
From the Gentle Art.
Right. I used an entire skein down to a length about this short.
Yes. So if you want
I was really fretting.
Yes.
Because it's an overdyed, so was I going to be able to find a match?
And it was a Gentle Art overdyed?
It was kitted a while ago, so I was really sweating it. Gosh.
She was.
What we had on the television.
The presentation of Gypsy Rose Moons.
The Prison Diaries. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I was sweating it. And
She was. She didn't go to bed till 2:30 in the morning that day.
Yep. I was determined. I thought I cannot sleep until I make sure I have a nap.
Yep.
All right. So, anyway.
So if you stitch it, is all I'm saying. If you stitch on 32 count, then you'll be fine. If you stitch it on that 30 count, if you're prone to frogging or you get nervous, I would get 2 skeins.
And I did not do X by X. I did...
Oh, that's right.
So I wasn't... I feel you use more thread if you do X by X.
Well, you do.
Isn't that true?
Yes.
So by going row by row...
Yeah, you're maximizing your thread
I'm
that way.
maximizing my thread use, and I still had that much left.
Yeah, so if you stitch overdyes one X at a time...
You're going to need 2 skeins.
Yeah.
If you want to stitch that.
Yeah.
Okay. My second call for WebGo in January was 4th of July Picnic by Samplers Not Forgotten. And it looks like that. And I think when I first started it, when I first picked it up this time, after starting it, I had this little corner of this border.
Yeah, very little.
I think I made a remark about it was kind of an intense border or something like that.
Yeah.
That was it. That's where I was when I picked this up.
Because this was kitted up for you in 2022 Christmas.
Yes, I think so. I am stitching this on 32 count Renaissance from Color and Cotton, which is a color of the month. Mm-hmm. So it's not in her regular line.
Right.
But it's a very pretty neutral.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And if you look at the picture, the flowers on the plant are white buttons sewn on with red thread. Mm-hmm. But I copied someone I follow on Instagram called Caroling55. She used 4-hole white buttons.
Yeah, as opposed to 2.
And attached them in a cross stitch.
Yeah.
And I was able to finish it as well. How do you like that? So here she is, 4th of July Picnic. I changed the coloration of the skirt because I just wanted the polka dots in her skirt to be red. I took Stephanie's suggestion on that.
Thank you so much.
And you can see the buttons. Stephanie, can you hold that up better?
Mm-hmm.
And I love the buttons sewn on that way.
Yeah,
I think it
it's
really adds
cute.
a festive look to it. I
also
also had to change her face and hands color a little bit to make it look a little bit more.
Hands, but okay.
Yeah, there are hands there.
Oh, there are, okay.
Yep. I think I switched that color out.
And didn't you bump up the white?
Yeah, in certain places I used picket fence. In other places I used
Shabby sheep.
Shabby sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And you also changed the color of the basket.
Yeah.
Because it was weird.
The basket was too similar to something else.
Yeah, it just looked bad. Yeah. So
I don't know. There was a brown in the dog was partly brown.
Yeah.
The basket was a tan. Her hair was another shade of brown.
And the hat was too.
And then the straw hat. And I wanted them all to be a little bit different. Yeah. Different, right.
Yep, it looks great.
So, yeah, we were watching True Detective when I was stitching that flag, I remember.
Yep.
So.
Watch a lot of TV. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of TV.
That was my second call. So I'm not setting finishing goals. I'm just dividing the month in half, and for the first half of the month, I work on whatever call I want to, and in the second half, I do the other one.
Yep.
If I finish them like I did in January, great. If I don't, I put in 2 weeks, and that's it.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, and then I'm also doing the monthly series from.
There you go.
I'm also doing the monthly marker of the snapshots.
Snapshots
from Pine Mountain, and so I thought I would get ready for February. I'm trying to work a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
So I've got March all kitted up.
Yeah.
To start, but this is what February looks like. There's one for every month. I just love them.
They're
love,
so
love,
cute.
love.
They're so cute.
And I finished February, so I'm all ready.
Do you need to keep these?
Yes, because I might post the pictures on Instagram.
And you haven't posted the pictures yet?
No,
okay.
no. So this is the February snapshot from Pine Mountain Designs. These are just so darn cute. And I worked on this a little bit at Stitch Away.
Yep.
Worked on the lovebirds.
Yep.
And then when we got home and while we were recuperating, I did the big... It's so cool. That hot pink heart.
Yeah.
With the key.
Yeah.
And the hole in the heart is shaped like a keyhole. And I didn't...
Well, that's because that's what the key is.
I know, but I didn't realize it until I'm right up on stitching it. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. Duh. So...
It's the key to my heart, Pam.
I know that now, but, you know, it's kind of like...
That was also stitched on Renaissance. From Color Cotton.
Yes. Yes. And we've used up all that Renaissance now, so...
The Renaissance is over.
The Renaissance is over.
Well, the 32 count Renaissance is over.
Right. So that was my third finish.
Okay.
What do you think about that? First, we got to get the bell to work.
Happy finishes, everyone. Promotions! Alrighty, people. Welcome to the Triple P, the promotional portion of the program.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have 3 things I want to talk to you about today. First one, we sort of alluded to earlier with Pam's pinned comment, but a couple months ago now, we got an email from, well, I should probably back up.
Yeah.
So at StitchCon,
last summer,
there was an editor there. Her name is Barbie, and she came to StitchCon to see what it was all about. She was new in her position at Just Cross Stitch magazine, and she was trying to, I don't know, bring the magazine up to speed with like the current happenings in the cross stitch community and industry. So, so that was great, and she learned a lot. And
they had a Q&A.
Yeah, they did some
so people could
roundtables or whatever,
give their opinion about the magazine and
what they'd like to see, and
suggest things.
Sure, absolutely. So, and then after that, a few months later, we were sent an email and saying that they were going to be doing a article about FlossTube and that they were going to be featuring our channel. And they wanted to know where to send our complimentary issue. Yeah. So we knew that it wasn't going to be like some big in-depth situation because we weren't interviewed or anything. It wasn't anything like that. But so we received our copy in the mail, and it is the spring 2024 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine, and this is what it looks like.
And we weren't the only ones that were mentioned.
Absolutely not. So the article. I mean, there's some really cute products in here. Issue. It's a great issue. And did I bookmark the page? Of course not, because why would I have done that? So they picked 5 of us. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. So the article is entitled Finding FlossTube, Unexpected Treasures Revealed. So this is the 1-page article. It's awesome. If you're watching this video, you found FlossTube, right? But it's just something that's really cool. So, like Pam's pinned comment, people have been finding our channel, so that's great. So we are in esteemed company, I must say.
Absolutely.
So also features Colorado Cross Stitcher, Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, Saltbox Stitcher, and Sweetwater Stitcher. And so that was really cool because they put all 5 of our QR codes at the bottom there. And there we are. And so you could just...
very nice.
Yeah, so that was really, really cool. So if you want, pick this issue up and... check it out. Like I said, there's a lot of really great designs in here too.
Yeah, it's a good issue. Yeah.
And there's some cute mill hills on the back. Look at that camera.
Mm-hmm.
That ice cream
Super
sundae.
cute.
Very cute.
Yeah.
So, a huge thank you to Just Cross Stitch Magazine.
Just Cross Stitch Magazine.
And a very big welcome to anyone who has found us. I said to Pam, I said, great timing. We get this feature when we don't have any new videos. So,
people are saying, gee, I wonder how often they post.
Yeah. So,
well, for you new people, it's usually once a week.
Yes. So, welcome to it. So, thank you to Barbie and to Just Cross Stitch.
Right.
All right. Then next, we've got the SewMuch2Luv January bag of the month. It's a new year, new bags, and I am just as excited, if not more excited. All right. So, for those of you that are new here, every month we receive a phenomenal package from SewMuch2Luv, which is one of our absolute favorite bag makers. And not only is it an exclusive project bag for the members of the club, but there's also so many goodies inside that go along with the theme of the bag of the month, kind of the vibe. And Karen, who is the queen of SewMuch2Luv, always writes a very detailed note and letter telling us all the things that's inside. So we got 3 skeins of DMC. Love that. Bag of M&Ms, always handy. A package of, we always get a bag of Stash tea, and this month's flavor is elderflower citrus. Very special. And then we get a
often.
Yeah, not every month, but often. We get a exclusive cross stitch chart, and this one was designed by Karen of SewMuch2Luv, and this is called New Year, and that is what it looks like. I love it. I think it's so cute. And the 3 DMCs that we got are the 3 DMCs for this pattern.
Perfect.
And then this little finishing situation we also received. So that's very handy. We love that.
Yes.
I'm actually really excited to stitch that because I think it's going to be really cute. I don't want to lose that.
No, just put it there.
Okay. And then this is the bag. Oh, I love it. Let me just say I'm a big fan of teal. Isn't it cute?
Oh.
Look at the bird wearing a hat and a scarf. It's so cute. This is the back.
Beautiful fabric.
Like so, I've never seen this fabric before. And I love like this, like little blueberries on there. So cute. And a hand stitched heart for SewMuch2Luv. And then I love the teal zipper, obsessed. And then look at the inside fabric. Oh, it's so nice.
I think it's probably the same
line. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. So, this is the bag of the month. If she has any extras of her January bag, then she will have those on her Etsy. Go check it out.
Definitely.
And a huge thank you to Karen for that.
Right.
Okay. And then, of course, we have our Twin Peak Primitives Pattern of the Week.
Right.
So, every week, so we pick a pattern, or the twins pick a pattern. Together we decide on a pattern to be discounted for all of our viewers for 1 week. So, it is a new year. Welcome to 2024 and another year of Patterns of the Week. So, a couple minor changes to the Patterns of the Week for this calendar year. Okay? The first change is that the discount is going to be 20%.
Right.
So I know that it was 23 last year, but we're going back to 20%. Great. We'll take a 20% discount. And then for those of you that want your PDF copies of Pattern of the Week, you still get those from the Twin Peak Primitives directly, either their website or their Etsy shop, which we link below in the description box. For those of you that prefer a hard copy pattern, like myself, then the place that you are going to go to get those hard copy patterns is going to be TPP Limited Editions, which is a Etsy shop, right? No, website.
Should we check?
Website. I'm pretty sure it's a website. I think I checked like last week. See, I did check like when I thought we were going to make a video a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's a website. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So it's a website. obviously it will be linked below as well. And
for paper copies.
So that's very exciting. So
yeah,
that is for the hard copies of the chart. Per usual, there is no discount code that you need to put in. Everything is pre-discounted.
Yes.
You just add it to your cart and check out. So those are the only 2 minor changes. So let's get to our first pattern of the week for 2024. And what is it called, Pam?
It is called Crafter's Journey, and it is a lovely design that reflects the love we have for needlecraft. And we're going to insert a picture
here.
Yay. Beautiful. Very, very nice.
Fantastic.
So run over and get that.
Yes. So just like I said, PDF copies of the pattern of the week from Twin Peak Primitives Etsy or website, hard copies from TPP Limited Edition.
Right.
So we're very excited for 2024 and what it will bring.
That's right.
Yay.
All right. So let's talk about Stitch Away a little bit. Not much, because a lot of people who were there and those that do FlossTubes have already talked about it a little bit. We've mentioned where it is. So the who, what, where, and how, sponsored by our LNS, where Stephanie works, Keepsakes.
Yep.
It is at Houston Woods State Park.
Yep.
And it is always traditionally for the past, how many years? 24?
24, yeah.
24 years at Houston Woods. On Martin Luther King weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
However, this was the first year that it was a week long.
Yeah.
With the beginning days mainly taken up with classes.
Yeah.
We did not partake in the classes. The classes were taught by Keepsake staff, and they were very well attended, and people loved them.
Yeah.
There is usually in recent years, a guest designer, and it is kept under wraps until it is revealed on Friday of the week.
Yes.
And this year it was Beth from Summer House Stitchworks.
Yes.
And I had met Beth many years ago.
Yep.
Hadn't seen her. You saw her probably at market. She's a lovely gal and very talented.
Yes.
I took my Fragments in Time, that is one of my whips.
Yeah.
It's also on WhipGo. I took it to show her.
Yeah.
And she presented us with a smallish design on Friday night and a larger design on Saturday. Gave a little background into her origin story, etc. And she's just a delight. So, it was very well attended. Like I said, a week long.
There's like between 150 and 200 people.
Right.
Like attendees. I'm not
it's
sure.
Much different vibe than StitchCon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they have a newcomers. Barbara has a newcomers tea.
Yep.
On Friday afternoon, and also there's a complimentary pizza party on Friday night.
Yep. We
sat with our crew, our crockpot crew, and were visited by many lovely people.
Yes. And
I visited with several folks that I seem to only see at Stitch Away.
Yeah.
So anyway,
it's great.
It's a great retreat. It gets our year started off quite well. Yep. Now we get kind of a breather period following it until we get ready for the one that we help run, which is StitchCon.
And so I, of course, attend Stitch Away as an employee, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm, working all of the time. So I get, time to spend with my friends and to sit and stitch, and it's wonderful. So why don't we show you the things? Okay. So on Friday night, we get a smaller project. So the theme for this year's Stitch Away was My Blue Heaven. So a lot of things that were blue, We received, our arrival gift was a very lovely fleece blanket that actually said My Blue Heaven Stitch Away 2024 on it. Very so that was really lovely. And I can attest it's very comfy cozy, okay, because it's on my couch. And so then on Friday, the smaller gift is called Home Sweet Home. It's a little pin disc there. And what's nice is that the threads that are in this are also used in the larger design. So, so that's great. And then, then all of these things, like the finishing materials, we also received in this super cute box. And so Pam and I obviously both have one of these, but it's very well taped, I will say. So, but we got the rickrack, we got the yellow pins, we got the boards to like finish it on. So I'm just going to stitch it and give it to Barbara. And
Yeah,
say,
and I'll do the same thing.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So that's great.
It says Home Sweet Home, if you can't see in the middle.
Yeah. It's also the name of the piece.
Right.
So, and then, I don't even know if you know I got one of these.
No.
So, this was displayed in the annex in a tart pan. And Barbara had adhesive tart pans to various items. And they were really, really cute. And so
First I've seen this.
I got this with the blue felt on the blue wool on the inside. And when I stitch it, it'll sit right in here.
Lovely.
Thank you so much. So I got that. And put that over there. I think that this is a candle holder.
Oh, probably.
And then she just glued the pan to it. So, okay. And then the large design is called My Blue Heaven. And this...
She showed... Wait a minute. Let me give a little bit of background.
Yep, go.
For her inspiration, she showed an embroidered collar off of a woman's blouse.
Yep.
And so when you look at the border of this design, that is where she got her inspiration, was off this beautiful collar.
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
All right, so this is what it looks like. Look up now, people. I think it's great. I love it so much. That border is fantastic. The house is fantastic. The roof on the house, I don't know if you can tell, but they're all satin stitches.
Yeah.
And
it's just lovely.
I think it's gorgeous. And then on the back, it says, My Blue Heaven, when whippoorwills call and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. A turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me and baby make three. We're happy in my blue heaven.
Who's humming? That is a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. So, so that's so great. We love this. I'm actually really excited to stitch it. So then as part of the bundle, we received all of the Weeks Dye Works threads that go with both this and the large chart as well. And then as a team, as a keepsakes team, we have opted last year and this year to not provide fabric in the kits that are gifted. And the reason for that is that so many people stitch on so many different things, different counts, blah, 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 that it's just, it would be more of a nightmare to be like, well, can I get this? Can I trade this? You know what I mean? So we have fabric available for purchase.
You get the fabric you like.
Yes. And so that is what I did. So I got 36 count. The called for color is Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. I love Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. So, I'm going to stitch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, very exciting.
And that's going to be available for purchase on the Keepsakes website soon.
Yes. So, because I've been sick, I obviously haven't been working either. So, I have not been back to work in the building since Stitch Away. So, I think that has been put on hold until I return. So, keep an eye out for that. I obviously, I'm not 100% up to speed on everything that's going on at the shop. So I will, of course, know more next week and be able to tell you some more information.
Yeah.
But that's my understanding, is that it will be put up on the Keepsakes website, just like Bluebirds of Happiness was last year. So, so keep your eyes and ears peeled for that.
Right.
Okay. All right, and like I mentioned earlier, there is a bit of an annex.
Right.
And I have to say, Pammy, both you and I were very well behaved.
Oh, I know.
All right, there's your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't you show your stuff first?
Okay. Well, because I'm more or less on a chart diet this year, I took a chart because I know from going past years that there is a wonderful selection of fabric in the annex at Stitch Away.
Yes.
And so I thought I'm going to take a chart that I would like to stitch soon and find fabric for it. So this is the chart I took. It's from Sisters and Best Friends. It's an oldie but goodie, and it's called Olay. And it shows a margarita with red peppers and just kind of a Southwest feel.
Yeah, very fun.
And the model is the model. The chart called for the Crosswing Collection Sky Linen. Well, Crosswing fabric is not easy to get. But between myself and our friend Felicia, who went into the annex with me, I was able to find a piece of Big Sky fabric from Mystic, which I think will be perfect.
Absolutely. Of course.
Hello?
100%.
Perfect.
Love that.
So that was purchased to go with that.
Cool.
I'd actually forgotten about that until you handed it.
Oh, really?
That.
That's funny.
Like I said, Situate seems like 100 years ago.
Yep, it sure does.
And then Delisha and I were in the annex together, and we saw this chart from Amy Brecken, and it's called...
And then neither of you bought it, and so then I went in and bought 2 copies, and bought one for Pam and for
So
Delisha.
I did not buy this. I'm still on my diet.
It was a gift.
So she bought one for me and one for Delisha.
So Delisha, if you're watching this, I have a copy for you.
Yeah.
Because you had left before I was able to
So this is called Good Morning from Amy Brecken, and it just made me giggle. It made both of us giggle.
There you go.
And it's called Good Morning, and it reads, "Here we go again. I mean, good morning." And I just thought it was had a quirky tone to it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm obviously retired, and so you just put your feet on the floor every morning and go, okay, it's another day.
Yeah.
That's the way I read it. Now, Delisha hasn't retired yet, but she thought it was funny too, and so forth and so on. And so we both enjoyed it. And I don't know, how did you hear about it and went back and bought each of us a copy?
You guys just wouldn't shut up about it.
Oh. Yep, that's me and Delisha.
Yep.
Anyway, and then the other 2 things.
I got you that too.
She bought me this cute needle minder.
Because I forgot that needle minders weren't part of the diet.
Right. So she got me this cute Boston needle minder. Look at that. That's lovely. That makes me think of our little day in Boston.
I know, that's why I got it, Pam.
We took off for the Netherlands last fall.
Thanks for finally catching on. That's why I got it.
I'm not just catching on. And then I have to tell you this.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Okay.
At first I thought it was a pizza.
No.
I know it's not. But...
Megan, Georgia Girl Stitching was there, and it was as if she'd never left. It was fantastic to see her. And she brought her adorable mother, Teresa.
Yes.
And so they were like at the next table, which was fantastic. And so anyway, Teresa was working on is it Tiny Modernist? No.
Clouds Factory.
Clouds Factory. Sorry. Clouds Factory. Kings and Queens of England.
Okay.
And you may be familiar with it. It's just rows and rows and rows of all the
regal people
in England. And I was oohing and ahhing over it, and she was just so proud of it, and she should be. And she had lots of glitter in it, and she was explaining the background to the design, like it's based on the official clothing that they wore and all this kind of stuff.
Sure.
So inspired.
She bought you a pizza.
So inspired by that, because I was sort of thinking I had that design. So Teresa and I were going back and forth on it. So this is called a Tudor Rose.
Yeah.
And it's a needle minder from the same company. Accoutrement Designs.
Yeah.
These are very substantial needle minders.
They are substantial.
These are primo. Anyway, so that's why I bought this. Turns out I don't have that design, Teresa. I have the Henry VIII and his wives.
Yeah.
That's the one I have from Clouds Factory. It's the same kind of deal, but
but anyway, much less people.
Much less people. And I can still use my Tudor Rose needle.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Yes.
So, that was the extent of my haul from the Annex.
From the Annex. All right. So, I just got a few things. I got the 2024 Collector's Heart from Heart and Hand. Oh, I love it so much.
It's really pretty.
It's like a quilty vibe, and I'm here for it. And then I had seen in someone's Whip Parade or Finish Parade, I don't know. Oh, I think it was Liz at the Wandering Stitcher. And she had stitched these. These are imprints, Fa La La and Mary.
Love those.
So cute.
Yeah.
And so then I got the new imprints, Love and Heart.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Just adorable.
So cute. And so I got those items from the Annex. And then I also, I don't remember which, I think it might have been Accoutrement that made these. But it says Keepsakes cross stitch. And you fold it in and button it. Fold it in and
snap it.
You know, Pam, I like the word button. Okay? Fold it in and button it like you're buttoning it up, you know?
Yeah, button it up.
There we go. Jeez. This is the second time I've ever done it, so. Okay, anyway. Into a little tray.
Break it in.
Little travel tray.
Love it.
That says keepsakes in it. So, and then it just snaps like that, and you can slip it back into your project bag or your tote or your whatever.
Lovely.
And take it with you. It's so cute. I love it so much. These are so nice. So, that was the extent of my haul from the Annex as well. So, do you want to talk about that?
Yes. Okay. So, there were a number of door prizes, and we all put our names in the hat. And one of the door prizes was a finished and framed piece from a gal that used to be a regular at Keepsakes. And she has developed some vision problems and cannot stitch any longer.
Correct.
Brought some of her projects from her larger home because she's downsized. And Barbara brought one to give away as a door prize. And so we were pretty close to the front of the room, and it was just a thrill to have my name drawn to get this stitch piece.
Well, let me say that all of us as staff were standing there with all of the door prizes. So I had some in my hands, and everyone else did too. And so then when the winner's name was called, you could come up and pick what you wanted.
Oh, that's right. See, I've forgotten.
Yeah.
And so I beelined it for this piece. Yeah. This is from Vivian's home, and Barbara had framed it, I'm sure, years ago. And the fact that Vivian stitched this means a lot. And
Vivian sat at our table.
I know Viv, you know. Huh?
Vivian sat at our table my first stitch away.
That's right. That's right. So, I'm thrilled to show you this piece.
Yeah.
Isn't this beautiful?
Isn't this beautiful?
Good. It looks so good. Sorry for the glare. This is called Nantucket Basket from Imaginating.
Yep.
And so,
also, like, it's called Nantucket Basket.
You know, that's kind of my thing,
like,
right? New Englandy.
Come on.
And it's exquisitely stitched and beautifully matted and framed by Barbara. And
look at that basket. Holy hell.
You know, Viv was no slouch.
Yikes.
The other thing I wanted to share with you, just a cute story from Vivian. She did the model for the shop of the early Americans from Little House.
You mean the old people?
Well, that's what Vivian called them.
Yep.
She would always refer to that piece as it was hanging at Keepsakes as the old people. That's just Vivian's
That's fun. She's a funny lady.
Humor. Yep. And so I'm thrilled that I got that as a door prize.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we had a absolutely wonderful time at Stitchway.
Yeah.
I do not have any information currently as to when registration for next year is, how much it's going to be, blah, 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 blah.
It will be another week-long
situation.
Event. Right.
So keep that in mind. But I will say that...
You don't have to go for the whole week.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Was that it's like a la carte. So
right.
Well, I was at the shop Monday, Tuesday, and then we went up Wednesday and stayed through till Sunday. So,
and
so you can do whatever
I
combination.
think we mentioned on our last video that, being in Southwest Ohio, that, the weather is very unpredictable. It was extremely cold and windy. I mean, when I went up to our room at the end of a couple of days, couple of nights, you listened, and we were right on the lake, and you just listened to that wind howl. It was extremely cold. But
I mean, we're not outside, though.
Right.
So.
And there was no traveling complications that I heard of from anybody that came from a distance. So.
No. So, when I have more information on the exclusive, when that's going to be posted, and on information for attending next year, we will let you know. But I'm sorry, I don't have the information yet.
We're giving you what we know.
Yes, exactly. But we had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And it's a really great experience. And it is, I mean, I guess I'm a little biased when I say those, but if you know the caliber of retreat that Keepsakes puts on because you've attended StitchCon, Stitch Away is no different. It's a very professionally run event, and I mean,
24 years at it.
People seem to have a good time.
She knows what she's doing, and one nice thing I think she mentioned in her presentation was that a lot of the folks that work at Houston Woods have been there the whole 24 years. People in the restaurant, management people, and maintenance grounds crew, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So she's had a running relationship with the park and with the lodge, and it shows.
It does. Yeah.
Very good.
Absolutely. All right. So that means it's time for
Mail call.
There it is.
Wow.
All right. So some of this stuff is a little overdue, but we still have to feel the need to show it. So we got a Happy Holidays, Happy New Year card from EJ and Sheila at Sunshine Stitchers.
Real cute.
So cute.
Yep.
We love all the pictures. So thank you, ladies, for that.
Absolutely.
And, we never did that.
Well, we'll still do it.
I totally forgot about it. I'm sorry.
No, we'll still do it.
Okay, and then both Pam and I received lovely Get Well cards from Pam and Bob at P&B Creations. So thank you guys for those cards. That was very sweet. Okay, and then I received a package from Diana. And I mentioned Diana a few years ago because Diana is the sweetest person ever. And so she sent me this lovely card, my family portrait. This is accurate. Thank you. And she had made for me this beautiful ornament in loving memory of Muffin, 2011 to 2023. And you might remember that Diana also had one made for Mo when she passed away. And so this was very, very sweet. I will treasure it. And I have the Mo one obviously hanging on the tree, which we haven't taken down yet. So I'll put this with it. So thank you so much, Diana. That means a lot. Okay. And then we received a package in the mail from Kathy, and she sent us this really cute card, just a note, and she basically said, I have to refresh my memory, give me a second. Okay, so she purchased some charts, some duplicate charts. Right. So she sent them to us along with a birds of a feather chart. So she sent us 2 copies of My Home Sweet Home. I have this in my collection already, so these will go in the giveaway box. And then this is the Snow Day Christmas stocking from Birds of a Feather. And I have this in my stash as well. So thank you so much for the giveaway items and for the very cute card. We appreciate it very much.
Absolutely.
As do the viewers. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we got this box from Debbie, and we received this like literally before we went to Stitch Away, so
yeah,
it's not that dated, but okay. So she sent us some fun little items.
Sure did.
She sent me a sticker book and a funny Wizard of Oz cartoon, which is hilarious. And then, you guys, look at this freaking ornament. So, it is a Hallmark keepsake ornament, the Poppy Fields. I think it also lights up, but I obviously have not put batteries in it yet. Look at this freaking thing. Oh my goodness. Yes, it does light up. Oh my goodness. You plug it into like one of your Christmas lights. Look at it. Look at that.
That's amazing. That is great.
I can't wait to plug it into my Christmas lights. Yep. So, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Debbie. I love it.
She sent me a couple of pages out of a Cross Stitch magazine, I think, Jeremiah Junction, so it's country crafts. It's all about game boards. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you. And a lovely magnetic notepad with a, yeah, obviously magnetic.
Yes.
Stick on the fridge.
Yep.
Maine lobsters, wicked good, so that could go on the fridge.
Yes.
So just a lovely assortment of fun things.
Yes.
And we really appreciate your thoughtfulness and your generosity. It really means a lot.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Okay, is that all the mail call?
No, ma'am, it's not.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so we received, let me see, that one I think is yours. Yep. Okay, so we got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got a couple of beautiful project bags.
Yes.
The maker is called Lumi and Pie.
Yes.
Lumi and Pie.
Yes.
And I think did I put a card in yours?
Yes.
Okay, let me see it.
There you go.
Okay. So these also came before Stitch Away. So so she was supposed to be at the farm retreat. That was one that we also weren't unable to attend. And so she was, I think, going to give these to us at the farm, but...
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And so these are two amazing project bags that she made.
These are great.
For us. So this is what mine looks like. Look at the foxes. Oh, I love it so much. And again, teal, love it.
Yep.
And then she, on the zippers, she puts her business card, of course, and then she also puts these plastic tags with a blank card on it, so you can put your project information on it, and then just change out the card whenever you change the project.
Great idea.
I love that.
Yeah, great idea. Might adopt it.
And then she also included this little Ort situation.
Adorable.
So cute.
Yes. This is what mine looks like.
I love yours too.
Yeah. So, bird nest, bird's eggs.
Yep.
Lovely print.
So cute.
Quilted. Nice structure.
Very substantial.
It's really very well done.
Yes.
I love the piping around the edges.
Yes.
And this will be put to immediate use. So
immediate use? You got a new start coming?
Oh, you never know.
Oh boy.
Lumi and Pie. highly recommend.
Yes.
Quality of project bag.
And I will link her below. So she has a Instagram, Lumi and Pie, and it's Lumi. Did I say that? And an email address. So
great.
Yay! So thank you so much. We love them. Okay, that is officially all of the mail call.
Okay. So do we want to go into our haul? Let's do haul next.
That's typically what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this.
Then that. Yeah. Sorry, I totally forgot about that.
No, that's fine.
Why don't you show your haul?
Okay, I got a couple of things. I ordered this while I was at Stitch Away. It's from an Etsy store called Get Your Cozy On. And I was just sitting there, without a needle in my hand.
Right, which is dangerous.
And
where did this come from?
Get Your Cozy On design.
Okay. On Etsy?
Yep.
Okay.
And I got this t-shirt, and I think it's very appropriate for me. I'm just now unfolding it. I haven't even put it on.
I forgot you'd even got it until I made the notes last night.
Yeah. So look at that.
The plan for today. Coffee to cocktails.
Is this for Pam or not?
It's for Pam.
Yeah, pretty much. And I love the navy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So it arrived very soon after
you ordered it.
After we got back, because I had ordered it while we were on retreat.
Oh, that's right.
So that's great. And then the Patreon SAL from Teresa Kogut has just started, and the recommended fabric is Up in the Attic, and Karen and Bran did a special dye of the Up in the Attic, and I got the 36 count. So that is what I'm going to be doing the Patreon SAL on. I haven't started yet.
No.
But
it came fast, and
it came very fast. And Australia Post, you get updates on where it is as it's coming from Australia. Like it's landed, and it was in
usually
Chicago.
Comes through, I was going to say through Chicago.
It was fantastic.
That's
so
great.
I'm loving this fabric, 36 count. I will undoubtedly be using one strand.
Oh yeah. Are you going to start it?
Huh?
Are you going to wait for more parts to come out, or are you going to start it?
I don't know yet. I haven't. It's a very long list of DMCs. I might pull enough of the DMCs to do the first part.
Yeah, that's smart.
It's a 2-year SAL.
Yeah.
So
this is great.
So we got that.
Yes. And then speaking of fabric, we also got our fabric of the month from Color and Cotton.
Yep.
And this month's color is called Mushroom Bold.
Yep. Mushroom Bold.
Yes.
And I got 32 count.
I love it.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
When I found it in the pile when I was making notes last night, I thought, well, that would be good for a couple of those monthlies too.
That's right.
I'm not putting it back on the belly.
From
because they slide everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. So we got that. Very exciting. We put that over with the fabric. Okay. Then I have some haul from Lindy Stitches. And before I talk about that, let me show you. I got the next in the Airmail series. Oh, I love it so much. This is the Rose-Breasted Cockatoo. And I just think it's great.
It is great.
And I don't know why, but when I ordered this, I didn't get the finishing kit. And so I need to go back and get the finishing kit. But I love him so much. And then we signed up for the Endangered Species Club. So if you're unfamiliar, the Endangered Species Club is 6 installments every other month, started January 20th with animals. Yeah. So, you can join the club still. You can get just the PDF of the pattern, or you can do the option that we chose, which is to get a hard copy of the pattern and the floss. She does have the fabric available for purchase, but you have to buy it additionally. Yeah, doesn't come on
lots of fabric.
For sure. And then, okay, so you get the over-dyed threads. I should mention you don't get all of the threads, but before I show you the pattern, I need to show you. So Stephanie is an artiste, obviously.
Clearly.
Duh.
And she's funny.
And she's hilarious. So on all of the mailers that went out for this club,
yeah,
she drew leopards on.
Right.
And then it says, "Hi, Mac" on it. I'm keeping this forever. It's so cute. Endangered Species Club. That's what that means. I was
yeah.
I couldn't think of what ES whatever stands for.
ESC.
Thank you. Yes. So keeping that forever. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Okay, that is everything. So you can still sign up for the club.
Yeah.
If you want. So the first installment is it Amir?
I don't know.
I think it's Amir or Amir. No, Amir.
Don't know.
Leopard. Oh, I think he's great.
Oh, he's so cute.
Isn't he, though?
We
I love
catch
him.
Mac in those poses every once
Yeah,
in a
just
while.
hanging his arms
hanging
off.
off the back of a chair or
Yeah.
something. You know,
It's very
chilling.
true. It's very true. Yes, so this is obviously part of the leopard family in the far east of Russia and northeastern China.
Wow.
They live in the most northern range of all of the leopard species.
Okay.
And it can run up to 37 miles per hour.
Wow.
And the Amur leopard is critically endangered with an estimated 84 individual cats remaining.
What? There's only 84 left?
Deforestation, forest fires,
That's
and the
why it's
building.
the Endangered Species Club, guys.
Exactly. And the building of new roads have damaged and
Wow.
reduced their habitat. This species is also a victim of illegal wildlife trade. Yes. So, so here's the thing, is that what's really cool about this club is that a portion of all of the sales go to help save these endangered animals. So, if you
care about wildlife at all,
if you care about animals, then join the club.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
the pattern is exceptional. Come here. And it's very well printed, very high quality. We love it. Then, like I said, you also get the overdyed threads, and it called for 2 skeins of each of those colors. So we got that. And they also got a really cute sticker.
Yeah. Very nice.
Super cute.
Yeah.
So put that on my laptop at work.
Mm-hmm.
And so very excited to be in this club. The way that it works is that like we're automatically billed every 2 months for it. So that's cool. So like we don't have to think about it, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like not having to think about stuff. Okay. Then I obviously have some project bags. Duh. It's me. So I have 2 here from Starry Owl and then 2 from Como Stitches. So, okay. The first from Starry Owl. This is, I guess most of them are like Valentine's, but, these 2, the ones from Starry Owl are specifically Valentine's.
Pretty.
Look at the little ice cream cones. They're just so freaking cute. I love it. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just incredible. So, if you're not looking at what she's doing, don't, because I still want the bags. And then, I'm just trying to like transition away from the vinyl fronts. And so, that's my rationalization for buying the bags. And then this is new Teresa Kogut fabric. And I knew that there was going to be a bunch of bag makers out there in the world that were going to use this fabric. But I knew that I wanted a bag from one of these makers. So I got this from Starry Owl. It's just the cutest thing you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I love bunnies in love. Okay? We have a bunny that lives in our yard. His name is Peter. That is Peter. And that's Peter's girlfriend. Obviously. Petunia. Just made that up. But, more on the back. So cute. And then the inside is part of the same line. Oh. Teresa's art on top of fabric, on top of a good bag maker. So good.
Yep.
And then I have 2 patchwork bags from Jessica at Como Stitches. And, okay, so this, wait. I just totally lied.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I had a feeling you might do that.
This was Como Stitches.
Oh God.
The first one
Sorry,
was
Jess.
Starry Owl. Okay, Jess.
Jess.
Whatever. Jess. I'm sorry, Jessica, okay?
Don't sell her any more bags.
Don't tell her to do that, Pam. That's terrible. That's mean. Okay. This is also from Starry Owl. But beautiful, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, I love a big, bright floral. Like an obnoxious floral.
That's not obnoxious, though. That's beautiful.
I mean, like obnoxiously beautiful. Like it's just loud, you know? Just like me. Obnoxiously beautiful. Thank you so much. And then this really pretty pink plaid on the inside.
Oh, I like the inside, yeah.
Yep. So I think she had like 3 different colorways of this. So there's like a green, a blue, and a pink, and I got pink. Okay. So those were the 2 from Starry Owl. Then we went over this one. This is from Como Stitches. I'm sorry, Jess. I suck at my job. And then the last one is my patchwork bag from Como Stitches. I love the zipper pull.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah, really cute.
Love it. I love coral, red, teal. So good. Then this is the back. And then the inside. So cute. So, thank you both to Como Stitches and Starry Owl, okay? If they don't know I love them by now, okay?
Mm-hmm. This is true.
You know? Okay?
This is true.
I'm sorry. All right. So,
all right.
I think that is all of the haul.
I think so.
Okay. Add to cart.
All right.
I don't think that we did. Did we do happy finishes, everyone?
Yes, we did.
We did? Okay. Great. Congratulations.
So I know there are probably a couple of you out there screaming,
you didn't do silver.
You forgot silver and gold. You forgot silver and gold. Wait. I need FlossTube recommendations.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me do the sound effect. Obviously.
Clearly.
Come on, Pam.
Clearly.
These people are missing out on their sound effects.
Uh-huh. All right. So now it's time for silver and gold.
There you go.
Silver and gold is our segment to give a couple of shout-outs to FlossTubers. One who's relatively new, one who's relatively been around a while. I don't like the word old.
No.
So, it's based on the Girl Scout song, Make New Friends, Keep the Old, One is Silver, One is Gold. The Silver FlossTuber of the Week.
Oh, boy.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready for that, Pam.
Our friend Chris at Chris Cross-Stitch.
Come on, Pam.
Hello, Christopher. Christopher has been making floss tubes
for a while,
since May of 2021.
Yeah.
And he is amazing. Mm-hmm. He is an amazing stitcher. He is an amazing floss tuber, and he is a storyteller extraordinaire.
Yeah.
If you are not watching Chris, you need to be going over and subscribing right now.
Yeah.
He took a little bit of a break when he relocated to my part of the country, the great state of New Hampshire. And so he is enjoying, I think, his first New England winter, I think.
Yummy.
And apparently he's sticking to it like, you know what?
A fish to water.
Pretty much.
Love that for him.
Pretty much.
Sister's always so sweet and so kind.
Oh,
so
69 nice. Videos
yes.
he's made
Love
since
that.
May of 2021.
Yay.
We immediately loved him. And you need to go check him out. He is just one of our favorites. So go check out Chris.
There you go.
Our gold floss tuber is someone that we have met personally. And her name is Jennifer, and she is at Calculated Stitcher.
Yes.
Because she's a math teacher, because math. Jennifer has been making floss tubes since October of 2019.
Yes.
And
I remember watching her first video.
Oh, absolutely. She's a delight.
Yes.
And
she's
she
so
stitches
sweet.
a variety of different things.
Yes.
And just did a whip parade that you need to check out.
We love a good whip parade.
Jennifer has made 87 videos. You also might know Jennifer from a Instagram Live with our friend, The Wandering Stitcher. And they have a great friendship, and they play off each other fantastically. So
yes.
It's wonderful.
And Jennifer is a very loyal Keepstakes customer.
Absolutely.
We love that for her and for us.
How many years has she been to StitchCon? At least once. Maybe twice, but at least once.
Yeah.
She's been.
For sure.
And she's just got a very bubbly personality.
Yeah,
and
she's great.
We just love her.
Yeah.
So go check out Chris at Chris Cross Stitch, and we'll put those links below.
Obviously.
And obviously we'll let these folks know that we have shouted them out, so they're, so they're on
They
alert.
get tagged in the box.
They get tagged. And Jennifer at Calculated Stitcher. If you
Yes.
haven't already found them, go now.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, we got that out of the way.
Yes.
And
So now let's do giveaway.
let's talk about our giveaway.
Okay. So, if you remember last video, we were giving away a chart bundle from 4 Boys and an NL Girl, and I recorded myself this afternoon picking a winner of that chart bundle. And so I will insert the video of me picking a winner for that here.
Hello and welcome to the giveaway portion of today's FlossTube. So if you remember, we were giving away a pattern bundle from 4 Boys and an NL Girl, and we asked you to put the word winter in your comment to be entered. So we use the YouTube random comment picker here, and keyword filter WINTER. Okay, let's see how many comments use the word winter. 111 comments. All right, let's pick a winner. Rose Petal Stitches, a channel about cross stitch with Pam, Steph, and the cats. Love you guys. Macaroni has brought loads of fun and laughter to you both. Yes, he sure has. Steph, I love your start on Winter Moon. Beautiful stitching. Pam, I also love your finishes. Nice side sampler. Thank you so much, Rose Petal Stitches. You are the winner of the 4 Boys and an NL Girl pattern bundle. So that includes the sorry that's dark over here, but my favorite things, winter, and then also the Burr Cold Winter Animals Ornament Series. Yay! So thank you all so much for your wonderful comments. I will send you back to regular scheduled programming now. Bye!
All right, so congratulations are in order to Rose Petal Stitches.
Hi, Rose Petal Stitches.
And so we need you, ma'am, to reach out to Pam. Her email is in the description box below.
Yep.
And telling us what your email address is. So these patterns can be sent to you PDF style.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
So, it's as simple as that. We obviously aren't mailing you anything in the mail, so
Easy peasy,
there you
lemon
go.
squeezy.
Yes. So, congratulations to you. Rose Petal Stitches.
Yep.
Okay?
Wonderful.
All right. And we have some people to thank.
We do have some people to thank, and this goes back to right after our last video. So
Yes.
we want to make sure that we publicly thank these people who are probably wondering if we got their donation. But we
got
did.
it. Yeah.
They have used the Buy Me a Coffee or the Ko-Fi link in the description box below to show their appreciation for our videos.
Yeah.
And maybe because they got inspired or we made them laugh or any of the above.
Or something.
Those funds are segregated off and are used for framing, finishing, and postage expenses. We do not pay the light bill
No, ma'am.
with this money.
No, ma'am.
So, thank you to Robin. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you to Jana.
Thank you to Teresa. Thank you very much, Teresa.
And Carol. Thank you, Carol.
So, if you are so inclined, those links are in the description box below. It's totally optional. You don't get any special award, but we do try
our love and appreciation.
Our love and appreciation, and we do try to publicly thank everybody who does that.
Yes.
Okay, so our plans are looking forward to February because January has been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. And between our trip and getting sick and having to postpone FlossTubes and all that jazz.
Uh-huh.
So that means that we have new WIPGO calls to pay attention to.
Yep.
And I have my next...
You might have a finish.
You might have a finish?
One of the WIPGO calls. My goal is to finish it.
Ooh, that's exciting. And I have another start coming up on the 1st.
Well, congratulations.
As part of 24 starts in 24. So
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to this one, let me tell you. And you'll understand when you see it.
Cool.
It is one of my favorite designers. So I'm looking forward to that. All kitted up, ready to go.
Obviously.
And Stephanie finally goes back to work tomorrow.
Yep.
So
Very
we'll get back into the routine, and maybe sometime soon we'll bring our Christmas tree down.
I love it so much, though.
I mean, it's not in the way. It's not doing anybody any harm.
No.
So, we'll kind of do that. But
whatever, it's not on the top of my list.
it's not really, it's not screaming at us to take it down.
Nope.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
So we thank you again for your patience. If you haven't been sick this winter, you probably know somebody who has been.
And consider yourself lucky.
And consider yourself lucky if you miss it, because it's not fun. No. But we're back, and we hope to stay healthy for a while. So we hope to see you back in another week.
Yes.
That is our general practice.
It is.
Thank you to anybody who has found us recently, and to our regulars, and those of us who've been with us for coming up on how many years?
Those of us have... What?
What did I say?
You said those of us that have been around a while, or something like that.
Those of you who have been with us for a while.
Those
is
of
what
us,
I meant to say.
Those of us that have been with us. Well, I hope you've been with us, Pam.
Sometimes not so much. Anyway,
it'll be 7
years
in May.
Whoa, in May. So we're in our 7th year of doing this, and you'd think we'd be
Better at it.
But this is what you
shit.
get. This is what you get. What? What did you say?
You'll have to watch it back.
Oh gosh. Something to look forward to.
Yep.
Have a good week, everybody, and we will see you in a week.
Sunday. Yep.
In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.
Bye.